my gosh, but the river looks so beautiful from here. Oh my gosh. Well, I wonder if let me see if I can show you guys. I don't know if it's coming out on the camera, but it looks beautiful. My hair is frizzy. I just threw on a t-shirt. I'm not making any effort. Oh, that cloud is so gorgeous. Okay, where, girl, focus. Clouds or drive? Pick one. We're out here at the HomeGoods off Hall Street. Hopefully it's nice and peaceful. I don't want to run into any mean Halloween hunters. Here we go. there's nothing like driving around to some Susie on a Friday. We're going into some At Home. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping I don't find anything I need. I'm kind of excited, and I hope that it's empty and that there's no mean Halloween hunters in there. Put it out there, girl. All right, here we go. Boy, the cicadas, they're out in full effect. Okay, that was a lot. A lot. That was a lot of Halloween. I never thought I would say that, but that was a lot of Halloween. Yes, but there was so much the minute you walked in. It's like Halloween in your face. They have the blow-ups. Sorry. They have the blow molds and the inflatables. There we go. I just combined the two, the blow-ups. Yeah, they had that big black cat that turns its head. I love that thing so much, but it would take up my entire apartment. The other thing I can't stand about At Home is the prices. The prices on some of this stuff. So I feel like if there's something at home, at home that you've been hesitating on or you've been wanting to get, I feel like you should get it now because they may not be, my guess is they're not going to be out next year, right? If they're closing. So yeah, if there's something at home that you wanted, you probably should get it now. That wooden coffin candle was so cool, but that was $30. $30 at home. Really? Their Halloween is spread out all over the front, but as you can see, the aisles are still empty. Like there's planogram papers up and they're still setting up the aisles. So they still don't have all of their Halloween out, which is fascinating. And then when I was leaving, I saw the pastel Halloween was way over. They put it way over at the other end. Like, I don't know. They didn't want to include it with the regular Halloween. I did buy 2 items. One of them, hand wash only, not microwave safe. Son of a... We've had this discussion in my past Halloween vlogs where I don't want to buy mugs anymore that I can't stick in the microwave or the dishwasher. Like, I'm a lazy, I don't know. I want it all. I want it all. I want to be able to heat it up in the microwave if I need to and not worry. Yeah, and the ironic thing is I can't have too much caffeine or my heart sounds like a drum and bass or a jungle show. So, but this was so, I had to get it. I love the uniqueness. It's a coffin. It's just the irony because I have to drink decaf. So I had to get it. It's not double-sided, unfortunately. So if you're a left-handed coffee drinker, but yeah, it's just too cool. I'm just gonna have to make a mental note that I can't stick it in the microwave or hand wash it. Oh, this one has the sticker on it, but I got these napkins, little coffins that say trick or treat. I thought these would be perfect for my new project. Oh God, should we just go? Girl, let's just go. I'm going to my least favorite HomeGoods, but I'm going for y'all. I'm going for you guys. You know, I never said y'all. I'm from Texas. And I've never said y'all until I moved to Virginia. And now I've noticed I say y'all all the time. I'm y'alling it up in here like you wouldn't believe. It's super quiet. At least on the HomeGoods parking lot side, it's super quiet. So that's what I'm telling y'all. Maybe it's better to go Halloween hunting 30 minutes before the store closes. Just saying. Here we go.
Bird pooped on my window. Oh.